All right, so here we go. So the Mildwoods, as I said, they made their way down. They're up at this base. Each one of these steps down was like 50 foot. And no sooner as they got to the bottom, but these horrible, unpleasant things come looming out of the darkness. Just so you're aware, that's kind of what the players are currently seeing because we have magical darkness turned on, so they can't actually see very far at all in this area. So, those things showed up and are looking very unpleasant and menacing. As I say, they're kind of like about humanoid size. One arm is small and disheveled, while the other is long and has a huge bulbous fist at the end of it that's got a mouth in like where the hand would be here. They're covered in like huge big boils and warts and pustules. And generally speaking, probably don't have the best skincare products available to them, by the looks of it. Their regime is wanting. Their skincare regime is wanting.
No,
for sure.
No.
I have just the thing.
Moving towards
I'm going to give them balm to cure what ails ye from my inventory.
Oh,
There you
yes.
go.
Yeah, I still have one of those potions to Ailsy, I think, too.
Yeah,
Right.
we could throw those
Drink
at
these.
them
I should probably
because
get rid
they're
of that, huh?
definitely piss.
I should probably get rid of that. I still have it, though.
Little snake oil.
You never know.
To answer your question, Jane, they're not moving. I mean, they're not like running towards you at a breakneck speed because they kind of lumber along with kind of a broken rhythm. Because again, one leg is bigger and longer than the other. But I mean, by the time you're aware of them, they're booming straight out of the darkness towards you, arms outstretched.
Yikes.
So, it's definitely a fight or flight scenario.
Yeah.
What's the Mildwood family want to do? They're not going to. I mean, there's enough distance between you and them that it's not really that they're not going to surprise you. But there is not a minute and a half to discuss what your plans are. So, what you want to do? I know that I think at the end of the last session,
We got in fighting.
Octavius had kind of moved up to the front.
Yes, that's what he would do instinctively until told otherwise.
We might be able to lure him back to a choke point if we, like, just kind of dip back a little bit, so we're only fighting, like, one at a time.
Like, back there.
Well, you can't
Well,
go
we can't
back
go
up
up,
because it's
'cause that's
50
like a
foot.
million
Oh,
miles.
right.
But there is this
right.
little loop right here that we could, like, possibly duck behind a little bit, form, like, a protective barrier around the casters,
Okay.
shooters.
Yes.
I mean, you could definitely have your back up against the wall if that's what you're thinking.
Up against the wall.
Like, yeah, if we
And
just
move
scoot back a
backwards
little
then.
bit, it'll
Okay.
make it a little bit harder.
All right.
for
Well,
them to
everybody
surround
basically
us.
move yourselves to where you wish to be in this scenario.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah, wherever sister is, I want to be in front of her to keep her from dying.
Looks like
Yeah.
you've got that covered.
Same. Douglas always goes right in front of.
So I think
Yeah, and I would kind of tuck in here since I'm tiny.
Okay.
I'm a little tiny guy.
So basically, you three are kind of forming like a small front.
I think I'm in front of Trip, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really,
yeah.
just two of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want Trip to be...
But Trip is kind of close to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm willing to share a space if things go south.
Oh!
Alrighty. Well, in that
I'd hear that from
case,
someone.
you can all we can all start by rolling an initiative. Let me
Ooh, okay.
You gotta select the guy first. Okay.
lower that
Yeah,
down.
I always forget.
All right, let's go ahead and get those out the way.
Ew.
Oh!
Ooh,
Ew, Seth.
Ooh. It's
No,
a
it's-
good thing
it's
he
an
rolls
11.
two of them.
It's
Ew.
11.
why does it
Okay.
say a 1?
Why does... Yeah, why did it say...
Because I can roll
He
twice.
rolls
This
twice.
is my
Ah.
first initiatives.
Oh, that's right. You're
Because he's
you're
that's
taking
his
the
secret.
11, right? Yeah,
That's his secret. He's always fighting.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Dan's got a good roll. Everyone else,
let's have a look.
not
Here.
good roll.
Yeah.
All right. So Gemma, followed by Octavius, followed by Seth, and then we have Trip and Dougie pulling up the rear. Okay, let's see where these thingies are gonna go in the order.
That's for chat, so they know the future.
Ever vigilant. Yeah. Ever vigilant. Yeah, as long as they haven't attacked you yet, that is correct. All right. Okay. Their initiative is.
Oh.
Oh, why didn't my dice roll? That's weird.
You might have turned it off for the other
Oh yeah.
when we were playing on Thursday.
They're on.
I'm sure I did.
No, mine are all checked off. I'm just not seeing them. I'm gonna recheck them.
Do it.
Now I'm sending thoughts and prayers to
No.
roll 20. See if
Should
that
be right.
makes it work.
Always does.
Yeah.
Okay. As I said, they're on a 13. So they are going right after Octavius, but not before Gemma.
Okay, yeah. So I back into the corner.
Okay.
I back into the corner and try to not trip on the bones as I'm stepping all over them. These things got boils, so first thing that goes in Gemma's mind is like, I gotta freeze those off. And I'm gonna try casting Ray of Frost on them to see how that affects them.
Okay.
On whichever one's in front of me.
Well, the trouble is, I don't know you can hit them from there, because you've got a huge, big 50-foot wall here, and then you've got warm bodies all the way around you.
Oh, I can't see them. Okay,
You wouldn't have a line of sight.
Let me move
You could,
first.
obviously not all spells require you to have visibility in a line of sight. Or you could just hold it until you can.
No, I'll move first so I can see, and then do the Ray of Frost, and then hide behind my dad or
You
Seth
can definitely
here.
do that. Yep. Okay. Not a problem. You've got plenty of range.
And then I'll dip back
Yeah, easy.
there after I.
Alrighty.
After I
So your
Yeah.
Ray of Frost will blast out and will indeed strike one of them. And that will hit it for sure. And it will do 9 points of magical damage. Alrighty. Okay, yep, you blast the first one of them. Good jobby. It is their turn next.
Before me?
They went on a 13. What did you go on?
I have a 14.
Oh, then they go, I put my arrow in the wrong place. They go after you, sorry. Okay, you're up.
It's fine, no big deal.
Right.
Everybody makes mistakes.
I hold my action.
Hold my action, because I want them to come to me.
I'm going to, yeah. But, Gore, have I, perchance, seen these little bulbous boil boys in any of my spooky tomes that I've read?
Well,
If not, that's fine. I just want to know.
I think that it is entirely possible that you might have had.
Okay.
It is indeed something that could have occurred. Because these aren't anything that are completely exclusive to this area.
Okay.
So give me a history roll if you wouldn't mind.
That's my question. Yes. Let's see. All right, I got a good history roll here. Oh, come on,
man.
man.
You kind of. They look familiar, but I just don't remember what book I saw them in, and I can't.
I hold my action until they get here.
Okay. then they're going to move.
Damn it.
And guess what? You've got a held action, so you'll get to
Yay!
move before they will.
Yeah, move them up. Let me know.
Now, they don't have as long a... so they would have to... That's about as far as they can get. He can get to there. And these are just going to kind of lumber up into reserve. Alright, so as they get there, Octavius, you get to spring into action before they... I mean, they're like lumbering forward and their strong arm is all raised up with the mouth ready to strike.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to go for that little mouth. There we go. Oh, my good Lord in heaven.
Right.
One.
The rapier swishes.
Oh, my Lord! Hey, come on now, guys!
That's what it's like watching football. That's what it's like watching football, I'm sure.
Hey!
That's exactly what he does.
All right, the rapier goes
Hey!
swishity
Every roll?
swish.
Every roll?
I'm afraid.
So far, there's plenty of time to keep going on that streak, though.
Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, your pointy blade does not find purchase. So then, in retaliation, they will begin their onslaught. As you do. Let's see here. Why do I only have half a stat block for these?
Who is this, Cyrano? Is that who I'm playing now?
Hang on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Right.
Okay, as it is now their turn, everybody in the house, please give me a wisdom save, DC 11. Unless you currently are under any kind of effect that makes you immune to fear.
Ooh, I get advantage on that.
You do, so you would get advantage on this.
Thank God, I'll probably need it.
With them rolls,
Yeah,
you
didn't
will.
I put... What
Yeah,
did I
for
put
real.
on-
Wisdom save. Advantage.
Did I put it on you, Matt? The protection
Oh,
from
there we go.
evil?
Evil? Yeah, how long does that last, though? How long is that
I did
spell?
it right before we got down.
The Proddy, yeah, how long? Look it up. I think it's,
Yeah, how long
I think
does
it's
it
a good while.
10
10
minutes?
minutes.
So it's still in effect,
Okay.
for sure.
I
Yeah.
passed. I got a 17, so I passed either way.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Seth didn't.
Yikes.
Shit.
You said wisdom, right?
Yeah, a wisdom save, please.
Nice.
Shag it.
I know.
Doug didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no.
brothers.
Oh,
Grown-ups.
no.
So all the kids are not afraid.
Dad, Uncle.
I have something that makes me not afraid.
The children are not afraid, but that may be because they don't know better.
Wait!
Yeah, we're just trying to freeze warts off of these monsters.
Wait!
Yeah.
Ah,
Wait.
Wait!
What?
Wait.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Doing the thing is happening. I like
Bountiful luck. When an ally you see within 30 feet of you rolls a 1 on an
Ooh.
attack roll, ability check,
Whoa.
or saving throw. I remember, guys!
So you could use it on Seth. You could give Seth a reroll.
Yes, Seth, you can have my reroll. My 1.
it. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
Still failed.
Yes, no,
Oh,
you
wait,
made it!
No, I
He made it.
Yes.
Yes!
I have a modifier and I thought I did it.
Yes.
Nope,
Oh,
you're just
my God.
sneaked through by the
Thank you,
squeeze.
man. I
our
love
front
studying.
line remains strong and united. Thank
Jesus.
God.
Oh, I got heart puppies.
Oh, gotta love it. Okay. All right. Well, then the first one is going to wail in on young Octavius. Okay, so the first thing that happens is the little kind of small hand darts out like stupid fast, almost like a stabbing motion towards you.
That's a miss.
And it misses. Then the second big, massive hand comes crashing down towards you.
Ooh.
That's a miss.
And as it comes down, almost like Alien, that little mouth goes and snaps out and tries to grab you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a sneaky third attack.
Yeah, these have 3 attacks.
Oh, no. Yeah, that hits.
Rude.
Portent, please.
You wish to use Portent? Okay.
I would like to because I
Nice.
have one.
Okay.
I have a. I have a 5. I will give that.
So you're giving
5.
me, instead of my 18, you're giving me the 5?
Yeah.
Then it does not hit.
That will miss, yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, good job.
Hey, I'm just a
okay.
little mouth. Gonna get you.
I'm got you with my back strong hand.
It's gonna get you with my little mouth.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hey, you don't know how to worry, no, how. I'm
Now,
just a little mouse.
while
Just a
we're
little
on the
mouth.
subject of
Just a
what's
little mouse
happening,
coming at you.
Douglas, remember you failed your saving throw.
No, I didn't.
I believe
okay.
you did.
I don't remember.
Oh,
that.
okay.
No, aw.
I don't remember, so you can't.
So, you're gripped with crippling fear as the hideousness of these creatures sinks deep into your very soul. You basically are considered frightened. While frightened in this way, you are restrained, which means, again, you cannot move. But you do get a save at the end of each of your turns to try to resist it. So, for right now, you are like, oh my god.
Good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff, right?
The other 2
Very
that are
good.
close enough, they haven't learned yet. They haven't learned that it's the little one that you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
So
Well, apparently not.
they're going to attack. Both of those are going for Seth. So the first one, small hand, big hand, and teeth.
Ooh.
Well,
Small hand misses. Does
yeah, two of those hit. My AC is only 15.
okay. So the big hand doesn't really hurt that much. It's not a super strong attack. Hits you for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. It's not too bad.
But it's the nasty pointy teeth that you have to watch out for. They only just really grazed you, luckily. 7 points of
Wow.
piercing damage.
Okay.
With those damage numbers, I am below half my max hit points. So I'm going to use my reaction to use the Bloodied but Unbowed, which lets me basically get some temp HP.
Mhm.
So I gain 11 of that, 11 temp.
Good deal.
And I go ouchie.
And you also have to give me a saving throw. Constitution. DC of 13, please.
Ooh.
Ooh, a spooky ghost.
Okay.
Okay, you passed. You passed. That's good.
I hear a ghost somewhere. I know I do.
Hear it.
Well, that was the first one.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh man.
Oh, right.
The
first
second one. 13, 10, and 6.
All those
All
missed.
missed.
Oh.
And the other 3 are not in a position to be able to do anything this turn. Seth, you are able to dish out some powwow if you wish.
Yeah. I am going to. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's a good idea. So I am going to punchy and activate my little 1/2. So I'm going to get 4 attacks.
Okay.
We all want you.
Okay.
Alrighty. And what are you using? Just 2 fists or a fist and a...
I always just do the fist dagger. That's. Ooh.
Okay, so it's fist,
rolls.
dagger, fist, dagger. Okay.
Jesus. Yeah. I'm smirting. All right. Well, that's great.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
10,
Just
11,
whiff,
20...
whiff.
you hit twice.
Light hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last 2 hit. That does...
Something.
I
11.
used one of my normal punches.
Yep. 11 points of either bludgeoning / piercing. It's the same for them either way. So, alrighty.
Well, the bludgeoning is magical, just so you know.
These actually don't have immunity to magical weapons for a change, so you're good there. They have immunity from some things, but not that things. All right, Trip.
I'm going to do that little prayer I'm practicing. It's a little rhythmic and kind of bardic, actually.
Okay.
It's a pretend prayer. It's really just a very quiet song to drop a moonbeam smacking these four.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Pop it.
Pop
Pop
it.
it like it's hot.
Oh, say 0. That's not
Twist it.
correct.
I have a
going on
feeling
with
the macro may not be.
Beam it.
Yeah, I did not do that right. I'm sorry. It's 2d10.
Yep. And
Why is my
Sorry.
thing?
Why
Zero today.
Okay, no, my like window was jumping all over the place. I didn't.
Mine too. Mine
Yeah,
It was
right.
weird.
too. No, mine was this one.
it takes 2d10 radiant
not
damage on a
believing me,
fail
okay.
save, but half if it does not.
I know a liar
Go
when
ahead
I
and put the 2d10
And what type of
down.
save is it? Constitution, I think, isn't it?
A butt save.
Yeah, Constitution save. Yep.
That's what I said.
And they're looking at 14.
Ooh.
14 damage.
Nice.
Okay. And let's see. In a 5-foot radius, 14 feet.
That's 10 feet around.
Yep. So you could definitely hit all 4 of those for sure.
So's mine.
Yep. You can hit those 4. That must be uncomfortable.
Oh, it's torture every day.
Alrighty. What is your DC for the con saves?
tripod.
Oh, that's my
Tripod.
bard.
Old tripod they go
Boop, boop, boop.
Top of the spell sheet.
Yep, that's 16. They gotta be 16.
Oh, they get a plus 3. Okay.
Odds are still kind of alright. Hopefully they don't just rock this shit out. Failure! Failure! Oh,
And the last
that
one.
was a success, yeah. That was a good one. Oh!
Ah.
So you did. So let's see. The
14 to
first
the
2. So the first one will take half of that. So 7. All right. The next one will take half of that, 7. And this one will take the 14. And this one will take 14. Alrighty. Okay. So what happens is you see kind of like a radiant glowing orb of translucent light appear in the sky, like it does normally. And then as it begins to descend, instead of like being a shimmering cylinder of light, it becomes almost like a almost looks like kind of a tornado that is full of broken obsidian, and it's kind of all dark and horrible, and it's like more almost like a little mini meteor shower that just kind of come down, and instead of them being struck by moonbeams, they're struck by a huge charade of like golf ball sized rocks of obsidian just blasting into them. And it definitely had some pretty good effect. Douglas, you don't get to act this turn
Cool.
because you are all like, "Ooh, I'm scared" and stuff. Which brings us back to Gemma. So you're all up in the mix with them now, Gem. What you want to do?
I think it's all pretty cool. So I mean,
Meteor shower.
sing my older brother's spell. I'm inspired, so I'm gonna come around here just to get out in front of, from behind Seth.
I
Okay.
didn't even have to use my class ability. I'm amazing.
For my bonus action, I will be casting Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay.
I'm not choosing fire this time. I'm gonna choose acid.
Acid.
Ooh.
Fun.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I spew it from my mouth still, though. So yeah. So I go.
Alrighty.
I just see the grossest looking acid, worse than the boils on them. Just douse in a cone in front of me. They have to do a save here.
DC 15, right?
DC
Dex.
15 to save.
Alrighty. From where you are, you can get probably both of those in front of you. That will fail. And the second one will pass. So again, it's full damage or half damage, right?
Yes.
So
there's
13
full
points of acid damage. Okay. Well, again, what should look like acid kind of comes out like green pea soup.
Ew.
Looks more like vomit than acid as it goes and splashes all over him. Let's see. So the first one here will take 13, and then the one behind him will take that. Okay. Okay, you're diving back.
Yeah, I dive behind
Okay,
Seth again.
but you know what that means, don't you?
No.
Well, you should, because you moved past 5 feet, so they get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, giving him an attack of opportunity. Let's see if he hits. 14, Gemma.
Oh, hold on. Where's my armor class?
Umpteen. I'm thinking it's probably
It's
more than
13.
that. What's up, Ticket?
Oh,
13?
13.
Okay.
Hits.
Let's see. It's going to be the left arm. Logically, it's got to be the clubby hand because he can't use the other one unless the other... You know what I mean? He's got to like throw a punch before the hand can come out. So we're going to say that it's the claw hand, not the... it could have been worse, but he'll just kind of basically lash out and thump you as you try to dive back in, and you're clubbed for 3 points. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Just this big, heavy hand like grazes your shoulder as you dive back behind your uncle. Octavius.
yeah, I'm gonna swing at these things again.
Okay.
I guess. Has
Octavius.
which one? What?
I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. Is this the one that you hit, Seth? Like, were you beating up on the one here?
Seth, I'm assuming, was probably beating up the one directly in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
The
that's-
middle one. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna
then
try
you
to,
were probably stabbing at this one
yeah, but
initially.
I'm gonna focus on the one that Seth's like. I want to beat up on the same one here.
Okay.
So I'm kind of gonna turn my focus over to that one.
The
And
one
I'm
that
gonna
looks
swing.
the most beat up, in other words?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, we're gonna hit this thing twice. Okay,
All right.
so here's the first one,
It's the rapier darts. This time that rapier finds the mark.
and the second one. Okay,
Mhm.
Two
there
good
we
hits.
go. Yes, plus 2d. What is it? 6s? Yes, 2d6s.
Yes, for your extra bonus magic.
There we go. Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
33. Okay, yeah. That one is no more. You flash out
Oh.
with your blades. How are you finishing them off?
I think I just kind of quickly swing over towards it,
Right?
not realizing it was going to go down so easy. I think it kind of surprises me a little bit.
Okay.
So I kind of rear back to hit another one, just kind of slimes down. I'm like, oh, all right. And I turn my sights back to the one in front of me.
Alrighty, I'll just move that out of the way for now. Okay, good deal. This one will fall in to
Yeah.
fill the gap. This one is going to move his way, as is this one, so they're going to start funneling around. And he won't be able to get there this turn, but... So they're starting to come around and try to flank. Okay, same thing. The first one...
I should have I should have noted when they start their turn in the range of my spell, it deals damage.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was on my turn, but it's on theirs.
Then call it out. How much damage does it do?
It's again, they have to save versus 16, 2d10, so 8.
And that would be the 3 that were still alive, right? Because one of them was not in it. Okay. And what save was it?
16 Constitution.
Okay, which is the +3. Okay. All right. So the first one. The second one. Oh, that didn't work. And the third one. So the first one.
Yeah, well, it's 4.
It's 4 total damage.
Because it was 8.
8, so
altogether,
yeah.
So 8. So 4 for the 2 that saved, and then 8 for the 1.
All right. Well, that gives him. And that one's dead. And he gets. Hey, it's all damage. Okay. All right. So now they are in position. It's the start of their turn. So Crispy, you get to make another saving throw.
Hooray! Okay.
And you just need to do a DC 11 Wisdom save to break out
Easy.
of the crippling fear that you are under.
Here goes. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Here goes nothing.
Ah, Christy.
Nope. Apparently, you're
Not my fault.
you're still somewhat
I
scared.
know. I just feel bad on your behalf.
Kind of is a little
All
bit.
right, well.
Never mind.
It's kind of your fault.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want
A
to.
little.
I don't want it to be.
Right?
Too bad.
Oh, that wasn't
Wah.
supposed to happen. I need to. Oh, why is it not doing that? Advanced roller. There we go. Let me try to do this again. Okay, right, here we go with the correct thing. So the first one, attacking you in order: small hand, big hand, chompy chompy mouths. Octavius.
Really? Miss. Oh, excuse me?
A 14, a 9, and a 10. Plus... why does it add them together? Oh, ignore it.
No, yeah, all of those miss. No, they really do. The 14, the 9, and
18
the 10
is
all
too
miss.
small, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're all going to miss. I just realized
they all miss.
the way it did it was not how I wanted it to do it. It was my fault. I was trying to save time on the macros. Okay.
That's okay. I mean, that's an easy way
yeah,
to do it.
the second
I can
one...
tell, yeah.
Shagget.
Quick math.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Holy.
I'm in
A
pain.
24, a 14, and a 20. So the little stabby hand will crit. It lunges out and stabs at you for 10. The clubby
that
hand
one.
misses, right?
Yeah.
But the mouthy hand does not.
Yeah.
As it's this time the teeth dug in pretty hard at 12 points of piercing damage. And let's see with the bite. Another DC 13 con save, please.
Oh, shh.
Nice.
Good job. Okay. You have another one that's right next to you. Sorry, but you're the logical target, so 3 more come your way. An 8 is a mess. Oh! The clubby hand is another crit.
Oh, boy.
Hey, as long as it's not the teeth.
Oh.
So the clubby hand hits you this time as you're bludgeoned for an
Not the
additional
clubby
13.
hand.
Yep, but the teeth missed. And this last one here, he's all yours, Gemma. Because your dad is standing there like a wet fish and watching you get
A
stabbed.
wet, slimy fish.
Gemma,
Protect me, Dad.
one.
Protect me,
I
Daddy.
can't.
You
I'm
protecting me, Dad.
I'm
Oh,
too scared.
Portenting that.
Oh, good
'cause I don't
lord.
know
You got a
that.
19, a 14, and a 24. So you're going to portent the 24?
I'm gonna
On
portent the
Earth.
crit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I figured. What you changing that to?
Unfortunately it's an 11, so it still hits, but
But it's not a crit, right?
it's not a crit.
So they all hit. Ouch. Okay. So you get from the piercing hand. We'll do just 5 points of regular piercing. The big clubby hand does 5 points of bludgeoning. And then those nasty, sharp, pointy teeth do 15 points of piercing, and you have to make a Constitution save, 13 or higher.
I don't know if I do because I fall over.
Oh God!
Oh well, you still have. You definitely do.
Oh shit! All right, what is it? Con save.
You want to make this save. Like, in the
Do I
worst
have a-
way, you want to make this save. If anything you can do to help you make this save, you need to
Do I have
do
a light bulb? Do I have an advantage on this?
I
if
could have
you
used
wanna-
cutting words and I didn't think about
it. If
it.
you want to use your inspiration, that wouldn't be a stupid
If I
time to
have
do it.
one.
I'm just
You
going to
do.
say.
Sure.
You should use it, yes.
Okay.
All right, let me get rid of your light bulb.
God.
Okay, yeah, so you do have using inspiration, you get advantage. You need a 13 or higher on a con save. Go for it.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Okay. The good news is you are not instantly dead.
Oh my god.
A failed save, you would be dead, and you would be adding to their numbers at this point. So you literally survived by a saving throw. It doesn't go into if you die while infected. Basically, you become an abyssal wretch, and that's it. You are done. There is no death saves. It is ugly and nasty. So that's as close to death as anybody has come in this campaign so far. If you'd have failed that, it would have been over. Good job.
Yikes.
Well done, Gemma. You're alive. But on the ground, not
Oh,
looking
yeah,
very
that's
alive, that's for sure.
What? Hey!
Gemma,
Waiting for
it would
my
be
light
yours.
over
Now, that being said, now you're under normal dead people rules, so death save, please.
Sure, just 1d20, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You want 10 or over.
Alright, come on. Shit.
That's
Oh!
that's a
Wait!
1.
Bountiful luck!
Bountiful luck!
I'm glad you
Yay!
remembered.
Bountiful
Because
luck!
if not, that's 2 instant fails on the death save.
Oh my god.
Roll that again, Gemma.
God.
Gotta love a halfling.
Yeah!
Sweet.
1 to a 20!
They all explode.
Natural 20!
I feel like I should also get in.
Yeah, no, shut up. It's good enough as it is. Let the numbers lie.
So instead of getting 2 instant death save fails, you gained 2 instant death save successes.
You're welcome, Jane voters. You're welcome.
Oh, man.
Oh. Never mind.
I didn't even vote for myself.
That's all right. But fortunately, you still. I roll zeros, did. Okay. That's good news. And you are. Yeah, that gives you 2 successes. So awesome. Let me mark you down for 2 ticks. All right. Octavius.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Enthused to do bad things to these things now, or what's up?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do. I just gotta
Kicking
keep
your
attacking.
sister's ass.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm not leaving my space because they will hit me. That's not happening. And 2 of them will, so that's not happening. Hey, Doug, I need you to wake up, huh?
I would
Dad?
love to, please.
Yeah. So of
Permission
these
to
two,
slap me.
Of these two, Gore, which one looks like it's a little more beat up?
The middle one is the
one
healthier
that
one.
you were stabbing here, because this one was one that just stepped in to fill the gap. So this guy
Okay.
here is the worst.
Perfect. Then I'm taking 2 swings at him.
All right.
Oh boy. This is bad, guys. Here's 1.
Okay.
And here's
That's
2.
a solid hit.
Yeah.
And so is that.
And then 2 d6s
Yep. So 24.
for 5 more.
So 29. Yep, that's going to take him down.
Okay.
So
Just keep staying alive, guys. Please do not go down.
another one bites the dust. And when these things die, because they are unpleasantly off of the, not from around these parts, they kind of do go down and leave that horrible just residue of sulfur as they hit the deck. Okay. It is their turn. Douglas, you get to make another
did I
saving
get to-
throw. And they got to
Did I
take
get
some
a turn?
damage.
I didn't get a turn between that, did I?
Did you not? No, you didn't. Sorry.
Because I have to heal some people.
Go do your turn. I do apologize.
That's okay. My moonbeam's on these.
And
three
Seth
now.
hasn't gone yet either, so I don't know what I'm thinking.
All right, I guess I'll just sit
Does
over
Seth
here
go
then.
Before, Seth was
Yeah, Christy.
Seth is after me, I think, right?
Seth is before you.
Okay, so Seth.
So
should
Seth's got to
first.
go first. Sorry. I'm
All
getting ahead
right,
of myself.
well, I am going to spend a Moxie point and
and-
a bonus action
Uh-huh.
to brace myself because I have 1 hit point on me. So that's a thing. So, not the best, but I get 14 of my temporary hit points as a bonus. And then I'm going to, this one between the 3 facing me got the most damage, right? Of these 3? Because this one's new on the right.
Yeah, the 2 in front of you both have taken some damage. But
Which one
this
looks
one
worse
is the
where?
worst off.
All right, so I'm gonna do a double combo and pray. No,
Oh.
good damage though, but no. And then, oh my lord!
Miss and a miss.
Yeah.
Guys, please.
Okay,
No.
Trip, you're up.
Okay, so I'm moving my moonbeam onto these 3. And then I can still use my bonus action to cast what is it? The healing words one, because I don't think I can cast cure wounds if I move the other one. It counts as an action. Right?
Moving the moonbeam, I believe, does, yes.
Yeah. So then I can use my bonus action to cast healing word.
Yep.
Um
I will
seeing
tell
as-
you this. Gemma is, while laying there, you do notice she's kind of like, starting to groan slightly.
Yeah. I'm more worried about them knocking Seth down because that means we all die. So I'm going to pour a lot of healing on him with this if I can.
So you're going to leave the moonbeam where it is?
Healing word is a bonus action.
Oh, okay, you're going to use healing word. Gotcha.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him with healing word at
Alrighty.
level 3. So I get 2 bonus d4 with this.
Nine plus 2d4.
Come on. Oh, not bad. Okay.
Okay, 15 points of burny, ouch type healing, Seth.
Does it hit everybody like it always did?
Um,
Because that'd be amazing.
So anybody that had previously, anybody that had those previous hit points that
Oh,
were
okay.
down,
It's the invisible ones.
it would have affected,
Yeah.
but it doesn't affect anything that's happened here. So,
Okay.
so this would only be him.
Cool. Okay,
Alright.
so then yeah.
But you heal
That's
15.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
still up.
You
Now,
heal 15 and the moonbeam is on them.
okay. So you're going to use your move beam and move it to those 3.
Yep. And then at the start of their turn, it would.
All right. It's the start of their turn. Let's go ahead and do their damage for them first.
Okay.
Let's not forget Christy also.
Ooh.
Yep, I've got to do her.
Don't
she'll-
forget me.
Yeah. Nice. 11.
So that's 11. Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they all saved.
So well, they still take
Damn.
6 though.
Yeah.
Good roll. Tough day. Tough night.
Yeah, we're rolling pretty shittily tonight.
You
yeah,
are.
this is awful.
Okay, Douglas, give me your DC 11 Constitution roll.
Okay, here goes, guys. This is gonna be it. I can.
Yeah, you got lots of hit points,
Okay,
so they need you.
please.
I can feel
What
it.
kind of power? Willpower? Yes!
There you go.
Let's
Okay.
get any more.
You managed to at the start of the turn you managed to, and that's good because you'll be going in a second anyway.
Good.
So you overcome that. Let's see. Because Seth and Trip, we did you because we skipped you both last turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then it would be... So, Doug, you are up. You're next.
Sorry, remind me which one is the most hurty looking?
This
I would be
one
aware of.
here looks the worst off.
Okay, I will go for him. A big ol' shot. Here's one.
Ooh.
Well,
But
yeah.
it
It
arrows
hits.
blow up.
And
The
a
arrows
little
blow up,
s-
right?
A little Slayer's Prey too, just in case.
So that's 9 to him. Okay.
Okay, and then one more
9.
shot for him.
And another 11 plus 4. Okay, yep, you're going to kill that one.
Great.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
2 solid arrows. Poof, poof.
I'll save you kids, don't worry.
Just took me a second to figure out what was going on.
Your daughter is like dead
All
at your
right,
feet.
start of the next turn. Gemma, you are on 1 hit point and able to act and do whatever you want if you wish.
I do. So, like, just barely awake. I am absolutely livid. This never happens to me. I
happened
am
once
the
before.
greatest
You're laying on the
mistress
floor, of course.
You know, how could I succumb to these gross boily things? But I'm too tired to actually get up. So from sitting down, just like lift up a finger and like, fuck you. And I just send a level 3 magic missile at one of them.
Honey, we don't use those words.
Oh, we do.
This one, you say?
Sending it, yeah.
Okay.
I just send
3 glowing balls. Ooh, nice damage.
damage.
16. All right, he's still there, but that definitely hurt. As your purple balls of doom fly through the air with those little weird wispy vapor trails of unpleasantness.
I just kind of crawl backwards a little bit, like.
Not even getting up, so you're gonna move. You can move up to 15 feet. Okay, Octavius, it's you.
Yes, I'm swinging again at the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
And you got this.
All right, here we go.
You
First
got this.
attack.
Matt, you got this. This is easy.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
And the second attack.
The first thing was just a warm up.
Yeah. I guess the first
Oh,
one.
okay, 26.
Or did I hit?
Yep, you're taking him down.
Okay, sweet. He goes
So,
down.
Poof. One more bites of dust, leaving
Yep,
only
and then
2 more.
I'm running up to take the next one. I'm making a
All right. I think this is the most logical thing for them. It is the start of their turn. So, Moonbeam still working, or is that gone now?
No, I get 10 rounds with that thing. Which
Oh,
is
then
why
it's
I
still
like
there.
ooh, nice.
it. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, it's a good damage.
Ooh.
All right. So the first one he will
Fail.
fail, and the
Nice.
second
Loser.
one.
Nice.
You're a loser. You feel sorry for yourself. You
They're
Yes.
both losers.
Well, you should be. You're a loser.
Big damage.
That's gonna kill the first,
Okay.
Yay!
leaving
Yeah.
only one of them.
Yes, they're
Why does that have to be the
tied.
one in front of me?
And that will just leave you the one.
Yeah.
And there are no other saves to be done, so it is this one dude. Alright. And yeah, it's all you, Shagget. Stab.
On.
Club.
Miss.
Fight.
Miss.
Oh.
Missed you. Look.
Oh, misses.
You're so
Yes.
lucky.
Oh, thank the Lord.
It is now your turn to retaliate. As this thing is almost blasted and burned limb from limb.
I don't spend an Moxie point because I got to save some of them. So just one bonus attack. So punch, stab, punch is my order.
Okay.
Hey! Something?
Not a 20.
Natural 20.
And
Natural 20!
all of them hit. Every one of them are hit, so you've got 15, 16, 17, 26. Yeah, he's done.
Yes.
Good job as the last one falls. Okay.
Jeez.
That was a thing you needed.
Yeah.
I back up and immediately sit down with my back to this wall.
Okay.
Gemma, you okay, sweetie?
As you do so, all of you hear a familiar voice, a voice that was speaking to you before, when it was telling you to run and do things. It says, "Do not tarry. There are far worse things still lurking in the dark."
Where do we tally to?
Oh, it didn't come with GPS. It's a foreboding voice. They're known to be cryptic. But
Fire assistance.
Is everyone okay?
I don't think I can walk right now.
Trip, could you help your sister, please?
Oh my god, Gemma, come here.
I can't.
No, this will not do. This will not do. And I'm just gonna run right up to it and like... Hey, remember that time when Whiskey peed on Octavius, and we all just told Douglas that Octavius pissed himself and Parnell laughed?
Wait,
Because
what?
Douglas was like mad at him because it was like, remember that?
No. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just think about that. And don't think about how much this burns. It's definitely going to be a higher than level 1 spell. I guess I'll do it at level 2.
okay, let's stick the extra on it.
Yeah, yep, slap. And hopefully this helps you a little better. Oh, come on!
No.
What is happening today?
Hey,
7 hit
no,
points
I'm on
returned.
one.
That was such a waste of a spell slot.
You're right.
We don't have a lot of those, and we need them. But I mean,
Ouchie.
Where do we go? Where are we going?
Hey, Father.
Yes?
Could
Sure, yeah. Just walk over to him. What's up, son? Yeah, I'm down here. I'm okay. Get on my knee.
And again, for chat, that's all they see.
What is it?
I'm really gonna need you to lock in here, okay?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Do you? I'm not sure if you do. I don't know what happened back there, but Father, I'm really gonna need you to lock in here, okay?
Okay, look, I didn't have control over that. I don't know if you know about this, but like sometimes when you're in a battle, you could just like not be yourself for a while. It doesn't happen often, but you know, every once in a while, when you get older, when you get to be my age, sometimes these things happen. It's perfectly
I didn't
natural.
go actually
It's
to
perfectly
Bard
normal.
school, but I borrowed some Bard books and I can read. It was likely a magical charm effect.
Well,
Gotcha, Dad.
Well, nothing happened to me, so again, I'm going to need you to please lock in from now on. Thank you.
Well, we do all have to steal our resolves, don't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lock in, steal, resolve.
I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened. It just something came over me. Seth, you know how it happens, right? When you get to be our age, sometimes.
I mean, it is true.
Are you
Problems happen.
Are you talking about performance issues that I've heard you speak
yes,
of before?
Yes,
Yes,
sometimes.
performance issues are
Well,
real when you get older. Yes.
So this is
Yeah.
what you mean. I see.
Exactly. Yes,
I
exactly
see.
that. It's
Okay.
just like that.
Well, if that's the case, then just take me out before I reach your age, because I refuse to have any sort of performance issues.
You need to hurry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we
okay.
performance our way out of
Here,
here?
I
Yes,
got you,
we
Gemma.
mustn't.
I'm gonna...
We mustn't tally, and I'll turn around.
I slowly get to my feet again and just say, "Whoa, which way? They came from that way, so I say we don't go that way."
Tally ho, whichever way. Yeah.
Octavius, you're going that way. They came from there.
I'd like to emphasize this is the Huntress's realm.
Right. But the demon dogs came from the north and that way. At my point.
Dad,
So
does
what?
it look like there's
So I
anything?
think these are the hunting grounds. I'm not sure what our goal is here so much as
Yeah,
that
are
we
we-
need to achieve it.
Shouldn't we go towards where they came from, because now they're not there anymore?
They
Or-
have come from multiple places at this point.
Well, they came from around the rock to the up there, and then, well, basically where Octavius is facing,
I'd just
Or
like
can
to
I
get
and
out
then
of
to his
smell
left
it?
too.
Can I smell anything in the air to try to determine which direction, I guess, smells?
I guess that's
the
the point
least
I was trying to make.
Terrible?
You're the huntress. Like, you're the hunter.
Yeah.
The
So-
you can give me you can go ahead and make a perception skill roll based on your sniffing. I don't know
That
what
would be with advantage, right?
it would be because it's with
Yes.
sniffing, since
Let's
your
see.
little
I'm
incident.
trying to. Hold on. Let me see.
It's my special boy.
Okay.
Okay. So there are strange and unpleasant smells, multiple ones in the air. But really seems to be in all different directions. Like there's no area that doesn't seem to have as echoey as this cavern is, you guys would be aware that it is clearly massive. And you can see only a very small distance in front of you, so there is a certain amount of wandering around in the blind here. Under every footstep, of course, is crunch, crack, crunch of bones, making it almost impossible to move quietly.
Maybe we pick a way to go until we find a wall, and then maybe that wall will lead us to an exit.
Yes, it all kind of stinks. So there's not really a better way to go.
So let's just head the way Octavius is facing.
I guess that works.
Alrighty, well, are you moving with caution, or are you, trying to book it? I guess is my question.
I think we'd be more cautious,
Yeah, we'd be
right?
wanting to move quietly.
Well,
Yeah.
we can't really.
We can't, right? Isn't that the what?
Well, there's a difference, but there's a difference
Well, we're
between
running
making
through
Like
bones.
quiet,
clamoring loudly.
Yeah.
cracks and grinds of bones versus clatter, so if that's the
Plus,
case, then you're
Gemma's
moving,
really hurt.
considering this is difficult terrain, so you guys are going to pretty much move a couple of squares at a time. So pick a direction and start moving. And I'm guessing you're letting Octavius take the lead, right?
Yep.
I would
Alright.
assume, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, that's where we're going. Yeah, well,
you're heading directly
Start
south?
rocking
Okay.
in.
Alright, so
Yeah,
everybody
I
just
guess.
try to make sure you keep up, and I will tell you when to stop if anything happens. Okay. Where are you there?
At this point, I'd like to use my divine sense.
Okay, so everybody stop. Let him do that.
okay.
Just to try and
Well, that'll give you. I mean, if nothing else, it would give you a 60-foot kind of.
radar ping to make sure we're not being
It might, if nothing else, it will give you hopefully more warning that you're about to be descended upon than you were before. So,
we can't see very well.
but you have to do it as an action, but you can move and use that as your action, right? Because you guys are
Yeah.
moving cautiously, so you could
Yep.
maintain it. And again, you would know Celestial Fiend or Undead, so Cool. I will bear that in mind. As you all continue to move. Going directly south.
Good to move now? Okay.
Yep. Sorry, everybody can move again.
No,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yep.
I'm like gluing myself to Octavius.
Yeah, I'm making sure the back, stick with us too, so I'm
Yeah,
not way out
just
in front. I mean,
for
we'd
the
all be
sake of it,
together. Yeah.
I'm carrying like Gemma along with me, so however we move, just imagine we're both together. 'Cause
Okay.
that's-
So you can start to see something up ahead of you. There's actually a slope here. Like it looks like there's a bank that goes downwards. It's kind of, I mean, it's a fairly steep bank, like a fairly steep incline, but we're not talking about a huge drop. So, I mean, with care, it could be navigated. Someone could navigate down it.
Okay, like how much care?
I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to go running down it, but if you was just
okay,
kind of,
I see what you're
you
saying.
know what I mean, like just kind of stand on it.
Sure,
You know how if you go down a steep bank, you kind of go sideways and
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Grab
So I
rocket.
think I'd say that to people like, do we want to go down?
Maybe walk to
guess.
the bank. The bones seem to be lighter on the bank. We can traverse.
Right. I think you can also see that the bank goes down,
Yeah, just like water or something.
and it does look indeed like there is water at the bottom of it. Yeah, it goes down about 12 feet, and then there appears to be water at the base.
We don't have much luck with water, but well, we don't have much luck anywhere, really.
This will be out of these bones.
Can we just-
That is true. They,
Quieter.
The bank does seem to have fewer bones on it. If we
It definitely does.
Walk along it.
Yep.
Yes, walk along the bank possibly.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Be careful.
So I will continue to walk. I'll just kind of follow the edge of the bank here if it's a little quieter.
And yeah, there basically, it looks like here, like bones have either kind of slid down and into the water or not. So, you are finding it that way. And you have come to where you have reached a wall.
Okay.
There's actually a cavern wall right here in front of you.
Okay. I guess I'll just continue to go this way then.
Okay.
And just kind of walk around the perimeter.
And traverse along the edge.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody keep up. Lest
That
something
way
bad happens to you
Yeah.
being left behind. Mwahaha.
Okay.
You're also noticing here that again, around the edge, a lot less bones, making it far quieter for you guys to move.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're sticking with.
I don't like mushrooms anymore.
Yeah, there does appear to be a few little mushrooms there.
Fellas, keep up.
Yep. They're behind us.
Octavius is flying.
I'm scared.
Well, we're all walking.
No, that's a ledge.
Okay. Another.
Ledge.
All right, so here, this actually goes the opposite way. There's about a 10-foot raise, like another small dais ahead of you. It's about 10 foot up to the next level, and there appears to be a singular like pillar, but you can't see to the top of it. That is up there.
Okay.
Do we want to climb up it?
It's 10 feet, so it's not as insurmountable for sure as before.
Maybe there's a
Dais on the dais, that's right.
staircase or something. Let's check.
Gonna follow it around, okay.
Yeah, just to see if there's an
I
easier
just
way up.
don't like walking underneath a ledge like this.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go up. Hold on.
I mean, this is it's 10 foot, so anybody large can easily give somebody else a.
I'm gonna
leg
start
up.
climbing up. Just like I'm not even gonna tell Seth what I'm doing. I'm
Just
just
gonna
gonna
scramble up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I'd,
gonna-
I'd give you a boost if
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trip's helping you out, dude.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Up there you go. Perfect.
All right.
Um,
And I'll assist as I can to try
Yeah.
to get
now you're actually
I'll
taller
go
than everybody.
next.
nice.
Yeah, I'll go up next, and then
Okay.
you'll carry people up that way.
You help Gemma
I'll
up.
My
hand
ascent
Gemma
is
up to
less than-
someone.
Graceful.
my ascent is not graceful at all because I'm still kind of exhausted.
Right.
Like a little nook here.
How high is this
It goes up higher than you can see, so you can't see the top of it.
Okay.
But then that's, you can't see the ceiling anyway. So
Right.
it may go all the way to the ceiling. It may not.
Okay, so then
We needed
Off me on the
to
dais.
take a rest at
Nice.
any point. This might be our spot.
Oh, true.
There's a little bit of like a nook back here that we can maybe duck behind.
Yes, but we were also told not to dally, tally. What was it? Terry.
Gary, Dolly,
Same thing.
Tuli. Either way, Octavius.
Okay.
I will spin around and continue to follow whatever trail this is.
All right. So what it actually looks like now is you've got round there. It does indeed seem to be a natural staircase leading upwards towards the top of the pillar.
It's a
And how-
staircase? Oh, I
much
see.
is
Like a
the-
natural
the-
staircase. Yeah.
Ah, yes. I
It's
see,
about
I see,
like,
okay.
and again, it's like probably anywhere between 8 to 10 feet for each level. So again, transversible, but not easily.
Do we care about going up there? Is that something we want to do?
I don't really
See
know
if
what the
it's-
challenge is otherwise.
Out of here. Let's go up the stairs.
Well, it'd be good to see what's up there at least, right?
Yeah, what if it's a way out?
Yes, of course. Okay.
And start working my way up, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Up,
right.
up, tut, tut.
Yep. I mean, it's the same sort of thing. Everybody can just assist everybody going up each.
Yeah, let's
Layer.
just make it
Electric
easy.
boogaloo
Yeah, so
all
we'll
the
try
way up the
to.
stairs.
Yeah, we'll eventually make our way up unless something stops us.
Okay. Eventually, you do in fact find that there is a top to this pillar, putting you about 60 feet above the cavern floor. When you get up here, again, you can't. It would be a great vantage point if you could see in the dark, but because you can't, it doesn't really give anything other than the fact that you're higher up. The good news is, again, between the next layer below you and you here is 50 feet. The bad news is there's nowhere else to go, and it's a very small little area. And anybody having to go down the hard way, again, it's a 50-foot drop. But as you are now all up here, I would like all of you to give me a perception skill roll. Douglas, it would be hearing
Well.
related.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you get... Do you get it on hearing as well?
I don't remember if I got it on.
I know you do on
also.
smelling.
Yeah.
I think it's just smelling.
Do I? Oh, darn.
I think, but...
I don't remember.
I don't
Well, I
remember.
mean, dogs. Don't dogs
I'm-
have?
Dogs do
They
have
have
pretty
both.
good hearing.
They do. I'm trying to see where I had the info for it.
Sorry, I don't know if I don't think I wrote that down. Just the smell one.
Let's make Gore look up really specific things.
If
Oh, wait,
you
I
didn't
do.
write
I
it...
Smell and hearing. I have dog sense, advantage on smell and hearing.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, good deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it would have all been in that same little block. So you do get advantage on that.
Ooh.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah,
very
Mama.
nice.
Okay.
Natural 20!
All right, and that 20 for Crispy is watching. All right. And Trip probably hears it as well. Okay, so you do hear to the northeast. I'm going to say for Trip, you hear a sound, but you're not really able to kind of... It's out there somewhere. But for Douglas, your keen ears are like able to hone in a little closer, so you know that the sound is directly northeast. Y'all hear a very strange sound. It is incredibly quiet, so no wonder the others didn't hear it. But what you hear in the distance is something that sounds like this.
It's cutting you out, so we can't.
Yeah, we can't hear it. We just see you leaning close.
Oh, really? I'll do it louder then. I was trying not to deafen chat. So it's like...
Deafen him.
Oh. Is it a whistle?
Are you making
whistling?
sounds?
I am. Are you not hearing those sounds?
Nope.
No.
No, I just turned on
That's
the
so
stream audio for a second and heard it, but it sounds kind of like a bunch of whistling and
It's
little
kind of like
bat
you hear like
squeaks.
You hear like
bat
chirping
squeaks.
and then kind of like cooing almost. A weird chirping and then a cooing sound. Yeah, I knew if I started doing those kind of chirp sounds, it would probably reverb real bad into the mic. So I thought chat might get their ears blown out. But yeah, it's a very weird
Dark.
sound. Worst sex ever.
you guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
It sounds like this. Woo, woo.
Okay.
Something like that.
It's something like
Exactly
that.
what it sounded like.
Over there somewhere.
Yeah, the northeast. Could be some bats.
And again, it is it's clearly a distance away.
Yeah, it's not close, but it.
Does it seem like it's a lot of different ones making that sound, or can I tell, like, knowing animals and stuff? Like, am I getting a sense that it's like probably bat-like creatures?
You get the sense that it's not really like anything you've heard before, but
Okay.
you do get the sense that it could be one or two of them. It's almost possibly one doing the chirping and another one replying with the cooing.
Okay.
Could be.
We've got some creature sounds. Seems far away, but they're definitely out there. I don't suggest we.
The one thing
call
I will tell
them
you is
this
while
time.
the sound continues, I mean it's almost continuous every few seconds. It doesn't sound like it's getting any closer at the moment.
Okay. So just be aware. Not to make any loud noises. We don't want to disturb them. We can hear them. They can probably hear us.
Do we want to take advantage of this spot to take a quick rest, maybe? Or do we want to go straight for whatever that is?
I mean, we heard what the voice said, but I mean, look at Gemma. She can barely stand up. I don't think we could survive another encounter like that.
Just
Okay.
rest for a little bit at least.
I think we should.
Alright.
Okay.
So you're gonna just try to take a short rest up here? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. This little nook.
In that case, first of all, Douglas, roll a d6 for me.
Oh. Okay. What's that?
2, okay. And then, if you will, Douglas, give me a perception skill roll.
Ooh.
Okay. Based on any of my senses, or just?
It would be hearing.
Hearing. Okay.
After about 20 minutes, you can hear kind of. It starts out more kind of northwest, but seems to be traveling kind of northeast. You can hear the faint crunching of bones. There's things out there moving. At times, they seem to be getting a little closer. At times, they seem to be getting far away. You kind of get the feeling that they're out there searching for something.
Sorry, Brian brought me a zero.
And there was me thinking you were drinking a pot plant.
I mean, it's zero proof rum, and it's
Does it taste like rum? I tried zero proof bourbon once, and I was not impressed. It tasted like bad cinnamon water.
It's reminding me. It's kind of reminding me like Dr. Pepper. It's like a little extra spicy sweet. It's definitely not a Mai Tai, but I mean, for a fun drink.
If it tastes good, what do you care, right?
Bye. Thanks.
Damn. It's ripping him.
No, he also doesn't think it's that good. He was not
okay.
impressed. His face was like,
He made it for himself, and he was like, I don't like this. Here, you have it.
we were trying it out, but
Hey.
I'd rather just not. Okay.
I'm always curious because I've yet to find one of those. I haven't tried many of them because the first one, I paid like 30 something bucks for it, and it was absolute shit, and I tipped it down the sink.
Yeah.
Um,
I will send you the brand. This is not the one.
do not get this one.
Don't get this one.
This is not
I will
the
continue
one.
trying,
Right.
but not this one.
My thoughts tell me, I know we're digressing, but my thoughts tell me maybe the zero proof gin might be closer, because
So we sampled some zero proof gin. And
you
it
could
was
do
pretty
juniper.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So that's my thought.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The rum's a little trickier. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, back to so yeah, after about 20 minutes
can
into
do
your
them.
rest, you can hear there's things out there moving. As I said, it sounds like sometimes they get a little closer, then they go further away, but you get the distinct impression that there's other things out there searching, hunting for something.
All right.
But at this point, you've been up here for 20 minutes, so you haven't got a short rest in yet.
Yeah.
The question is, do you want to do that, or...
I'm going to... Is anyone else awake at this point still, or did everybody kind of...
well, I mean, a short rest, everybody's really... I mean, I'm not saying that
Yeah,
nobody
you're
might
not
nod off, but
Okay.
for the most part, you're just kind of relaxing and chilling and anything non-strenuous.
Yep.
Okay. I think I will let the family know. We've got some movement out here, kids. Just, I want you to keep resting. I'll make sure it doesn't get much closer, but there's definitely things prowling below us.
We'll keep quiet. You keep your ears on.
Exactly.
Okay. In that case, who would like to give me a percentage dice roll? Anyone want to volunteer to take on the responsibility?
I'll do it.
Who's been
Okay.
doing better?
Not me.
So, you've got 40 minutes to go. So give me a percentage dice roll, and 40 minutes, so you're talking...
I'm just gonna roll it.
you want 40% or under.
Ooh.
That's yucky.
Okay.
That's yucky. And there you go.
Hey!
Very nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Amazingly, you do get the full hour short rest before anything stumbles across you and finds you. Because that's what you were rolling for, was if anything comes over there and notices y'all or not. But you managed to get by. So basically, everybody effectively gets a short rest.
A short rest is a period of downtime at least 1 hour long during which a character does nothing strenuous. The character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of it. Sorry, it's just we never do this.
Nope. No, you never do short rests.
So yeah, we get one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, so we can use as many as we have.
Is there a consequence to using all of them?
Other than you can't do it again.
Yeah, but no, not
until
really.
your next long rest.
To your next long
Yeah.
rest, which basically means there's no
But-
more short rests.
Doing all of them.
Yeah, for
yeah,
you,
so
Jay, it
if
might
you
be
need
smart.
to use hit dice, do them.
Yeah, so basically you get to choose how many hit dice how many dice you're going to roll, and that's how many you heal.
Yeah.
Okay, Jane, you will heal 33 points then.
Plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, plus that. Which isn't much, if anything.
Ooh, do I?
I'm gonna
Ben,
save
spend
mine.
some
I'm
hit die if
okay
you
for
need
now.
I'm gonna spend 5 of my 8s.
Okay.
Ugh,
Not terrible. 19.
not the best though.
Okay. Anybody else need to burn any?
Nope,
I'm-
I'll take my
yeah, I'm
slots
good,
back
actually.
for my
Not
other
full,
stuff.
but I need
Okay, other than
spell
that, yeah,
slots.
you can
This
just
doesn't
use it
get
to
me
get your
spell slots, but
get slots back that you're allowed to get. Hey, that'll work.
that's it. I don't see that as an option. I think that's just long rests. The short rest thing was a
No.
4E mechanic, I thought.
Jane gets arcane recovery, right?
Oh yeah, you have arcane recovery.
Yeah, I got spell slots back.
Nice.
Man, I have like a thing too, don't I? Like
Um,
cards.
a lot of
Don't
people
you have
have
like a song
something-
of rest?
Yeah,
Sash?
Song of Rest. But that would be using music or oration to help revitalize wounded allies during a short
You
rest.
don't necessarily want to
I don't
suddenly
necessarily
start putting
want
out
to
an
give
audible.
epic speeches when we're hiding.
You
'cause
could be
we're on the
very,
lam.
very quiet.
Yeah, you
I mean, we
whisper
could
it.
each regain an additional 1d6 hit points if I say nice things to you while we're asleepy.
Sing us a little lullaby.
I guess I could do that very quietly.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying you can't get away with it, but I'm also not telling you it will definitely be risk-free either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Probably
bother.
best to be quiet.
It's best to be quiet at this point.
That's kind of what Douglas is.
You're lucky to have gotten away with not being found already.
Yeah, I
Don't
was looking
tempt
at it.
fate.
It's like, I mean, and I can't like write a poem and hand it off. It's not in the rules, but also Doug can't read.
Yeah, no, and I think it's got to be like, you know, it's you delivering the inspiration, right? The oratory magic. Okay, so yeah, you all get your hour, which means you get to rest up, revitalize yourselves physically, mentally to some degree. What do you want to do from there? Again, you are now aware that there are more things like moving around. Before you rested, it was pretty quiet, but it sounds like it's almost like they know something's in the vicinity, they just haven't found it yet.
Yeah. We must press on, yes?
Yes, just quietly.
Yeah,
Keep an ear out.
Let's do it.
Is there a way
Sure.
we could create some kind of lure far away that they would avoid us?
A lure?
Just, you know, give them like something to chase. Does anyone have something like that?
I mean, I could cast prestidigitation, but it's only 10 feet away.
That's not. That's
Yeah, that might
really
bring
up
things
to
a little
us.
closer.
It's not really gonna help us.
I was
can't
thinking
really
like
throw
you know
it.
like a ting and then it goes over there and like and then like ah.
I mean, I just have arrows. I don't have anything special to put on them.
I mean, firing an arrow out into the cavern to land amongst bones would make a noise for sure.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Didn't you make an arrow explode that one time?
Yes, I can do that.
I never asked. Are those like special arrows or are you just really talented?
I'm really talented, actually.
Well, that works out for us. It's not a supply issue.
He farts on them and lights them.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that's also just 10 feet. So.
And
Oh
does
no,
he-
the arrow
does he
could go.
explode?
Yeah,
I
I
don't say that sounds like a
don't
really
think that's
dangerous
true.
spell to me.
Sure does.
I
In the
can
mode
blow
of
shit up
looking
into
at
within 10 feet of myself.
What the spell itself says instead
love
of my
it.
arrow can go farther.
Yeah.
That might give us a little bit of peace if you just fire it as far as you think you can.
I mean, I could definitely give it a try.
That's probably best. I've been working on something myself, but I would think I'd like to use it if we're in more imminent danger.
Okay.
Could you explain it so that we're ready for it?
Well-
You're very vague about things like this, and it's, you know it's your theatric, and you're very proud, but
I can take things and they make them become alive, and if they're alive, then they can distract.
oh,
Right.
that is excellent.
But it's
When
within
did you
a
learn?
range, of course. Medium.
Well, it's not the worst idea.
It's like,
So, are you firing said arrow?
Yeah, we.
And
You guys
where,
want me
if
to-
that's the case, show me an arrow. Use the measuring stick to kind of show me which direction you want to let it loose, and whether you're going full power, half power.
I think I would go full power.
If you fire from up here, don't forget you're already like 50
Yeah, I've
feet
got
in the
some
air.
height to it. So I'm gonna go full power as far north
Okay.
from us. I guess where we came, that direction we came from.
it's like north,
Towards
west.
Yeah, northwest.
Okay, so you're going to fire it northwest, back out?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will pop my little bursting arrow on it. Do you want me to roll for that?
No, because you're not really trying to hit anything.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
gonna.
just happened to hit something.
Yes. I mean, it will do a 2d6 if it hits something. All things in the area.
So that's
but
about.
I don't know if
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you rear back and let it loose,
Yep.
and a couple of seconds
And then I
pass,
listen.
and then you'll hear way, way off in the northeast distance, and the clattering of bones as they all, and then you will also hear, kind of northeast of you, not that far, all of you will suddenly hear what sounds like a pack of somethings go, like it's munching and crushing their way across the bones, heading in that direction as fast as possible.
Oh, it paid off.
I think that
Okay.
worked.
Yes. So I'm going to start moving, the opposite direction here.
Hugging the wall.
Why-
Okay.
Yep. Staying on the wall.
So once again, you follow. So here, again, there is like about a 10-foot little jutted out section that you could climb up on top of.
I say we go up there.
Yes.
Get out of the bones.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll all, again, once again, help each other up. Yep, up we go. Up we go.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Right. So from there,
Stop here? It does stop there. Okay.
yeah, it's really like a small pinnacle, but when it drops down after about 10, 15, 20 feet or whatever, you see more water to your east.
Okay. This, of course, I'm being quiet but loud enough so Jack can hear me. Like, this stops here. We need to turn around.
There's nowhere else to
Or
go.
we can...
Oh,
I mean, it looks like it continues past the
Is this
water,
a-
but
Is this a little pathway here, or is this the end?
no, that's the wall.
Okay.
yeah.
That little jet out there is just part of the platform, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Follow the water. I guess we'll have to jump down.
Yeah, climb down. There's not as many bones on this side of this.
Is it like a steep kind of bank on this side too?
No, it's more like it just you go down 10 feet off of here, and then there's a slight bank, but it only goes down a feet or two to the water itself. This is not like the pool is down in sort of like a gully. It's more like the water is kind of more level.
That's more manageable. Getting tired of climbing up and down.
All of you,
10-foot
by the
walls.
way, now can hear that strange chirping and cooing sound, and it is virtually kind of directly north of you. And it's louder than before, but that's mostly because you've gotten closer to it.
Okay. So are we going down? Okay.
Trip's getting brave.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep walking on the perimeter here as best as I can.
Try not to touch the water. John.
Yeah, out of the water, out of the bones.
Out of the
Alrighty.
water, out of the bones.
Out of the water, out of
love
the
that
bones.
book.
Out of the water, out of the bones. Oh, that's like a seance to me, I hear.
Yeah.
My feather stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, out of the water,
Exactly.
out of the bones.
on,
And I
Gemma.
will turn this way, I
Kind of,
guess.
okay.
I don't know where I'm going.
I mean, if you want to continue to follow the water's bank, then yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alrighty. And again,
Another wall, okay.
yep, you get down here and it comes
I'm
to
gonna go
a
this way.
dead end.
And I'll continue this way. I guess.
Following the cavern.
Yes. Okay, more wall. I'll just keep going around.
Okay, so
Well, this
here,
looks like a
yep,
ledge.
more wall.
Yep.
Yep, there is a ledge there.
Oh. I'll go
Set
back it
that, what's his face just pointed out.
Yeah. How tall is that?
Again, probably somewhere between 7 and 10 feet.
Okay. Yep. Let's take a peek up here just to see what's up
Oh,
here.
it
I
keeps
guess.
going.
Okay,
Oh.
all of you hear a strange kind of scream somewhere in the darkness, way
of us?
back to the north, to the northwest of you, like almost like something in frustration. Like maybe whatever it was found its way to where it thought you were and realized that it was nothing but a decoy or that there was nothing there, and it's like agitated and pissed at that point.
Oh.
They don't know.
Keep going, kids.
So, anyways,
Stop making those sounds, please.
they're just narrative.
Okay.
They're not
Just-
actual.
Alrighty,
Ripple effect.
stop where you are
Poor
there.
effect.
Don't go any
Poor
further.
I'll be
Fine.
with him.
Okay. So when you get in here, you can see, obviously, you're on a ledge, and it's it looks like the ledge kind of slopes, kind of going downwards to your left. Obviously, you could step off the ledge, and it looks like it goes down maybe about 30 or so feet. But as well as that, you can feel a strong breeze. But the breeze is like coming upwards, like a rush of air. Like it's kind of like blowing your hair upwards and stuff. Like almost there's some form of airflow at the center of this thing, but going upwards, not left or right.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'd keep going.
Alrighty, as you continue to... So at this point, you're kind of like following it down slightly. It's like a little
Yeah.
slope.
Sure.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I just
Just
moved.
a little,
I just moved the map too far.
just like a little alcove.
Oh, there is.
There is, yes.
An alcove?
Yeah, I would have looked in here for sure. I didn't notice that.
Okay.
Okay, walk in here.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Nothing? I can't tell.
There is a thing in here.
that's the thing.
Oh, it's like a little statue or something, maybe.
So, this thing keeps moving. Oh, it's because it's so... There we go. Alright. Roll 20. Right, I want to change my tune now.
You know, when we've unlocked new music.
New music unlocked.
Did it?
Let's see here. What do I want?
Bad alcove. Leave the alcove.
Okay.
I was hoping it was gonna be like twinkly light music, not scary one.
Let me just see here. Make sure I'm in the right place. Alrighty. So above you, you can see like tree roots breaking out through that weird kind of obsidian glassy wall. Just the tips of them kind of breaking down, maybe no more than about a foot or so, pushing out and down through the rock, looking like some kind of strange natural stalagmites. In the center of this chamber is a polished marble platform upon which sits a human-sized figure made of beautifully crafted and polished marble. Totally different in comparison to everything else here. It's pristine white. There is no moss, there is no blemish, no deterioration on this thing whatsoever. It appears to be that of a tall and lithe female with a bow in one hand and kind of like a crown with deer antlers on it. Let's see, everybody here. Octavius,
Yes?
you are feeling some kind of radiant eminence coming from it, but it's making you feel altogether kind of uncomfortable, almost like a strange static is making the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and it's not terrible, it's just not very comfortable. Gemma, you're feeling about the same. Douglas, Trip, and definitely Seth. You get a very different feel. Now, again, these are feelings, so this is not something that you can that is visible to anybody. Y'all get more of a kind of a sense of peace and calm coming from this area. Like, this is the first place you've been down here where you don't immediately feel like the doom is out to get me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brush past Trip as I approach it.
Yeah, Trip is walking in too, so we're brushing past Octavius.
Yeah, right, Octavius.
Maybe this is it. Maybe we found our way out.
This is good.
I'm gonna look up at the roots. Do they have little talismans like the other?
They do not.
Okay. But nobody's gotten this far before.
Strangely, however, they are hooked at the very bottom. Almost like you could hang a talisman off of one if you wanted to.
Can you reach up there? Actually, ceiling wise,
it's only about 20 foot here. You can see the ceiling. Okay. So I mean, could you get up there? It would take someone on someone's shoulders, and but again, they kind of come down a little bit. So at a push, you could architecturally get something and reach those if you meant to.
Guess I would be so much revering the statue as really trying to note it for any obvious markings or anything, almost like instructions.
Okay. Give me a perception skill roll.
Okay. That's my skill, please.
Okay, you kind of give it a good examining. There's no visible writing, sigils, marking, anything like that would indicate any kind of language. But the more you look at it, the more insanely perfect it is. Like, it was the work of an incredible sculptor, because it is so 100% lifelike.
Have done some reading on the Fanes, not a lot, but some. Would I be able to dig up anything on the worship of them? Because they were fey goddesses, basically.
They were fey goddesses, yes.
Yeah.
Or let's just say they were powerful fey entities that people revered as goddesses.
Yeah. And they revered them, so there was some form of religious practice to that.
Correct.
I'm just thinking, I guess, outside of character, but more because I'm thinking in a lot of Hindu beliefs, the deity is the statue, and the statue is the deity. The deity can channel itself through that. So I'm thinking maybe there's something like that going on with this, where it's actually a divine statue or something. I'm gonna use my divine sense on it to see, hopefully.
Okay.
If there's anything about it in particular. I think it actually works.
Okay, so here's what I can tell you because of what that does. You can tell that this place has been somehow desecrated.
Oh.
You are aware that this is indeed some kind of religious shrine. You get that much from it. But Divine Sense also will tell you, while you're not getting a sense of fiend, celestial, undead, it does detect the presence of a place or an object that has either been consecrated or desecrated, and this has been desecrated. Like, somehow bad was done to this statue, this altar, whatever it is. Something unpleasant was done to it.
Are there any, like, I mean, it's a pristine statue in a little alcove.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any signs of blood or death, or besides the things poking through the ceiling with the hooks?
There's not. As I said, I mean, the
clean,
altar,
right?
there's some moss growing around the base of the altar, which logically would tell you that moss should have grown on the altar as well, and, you know, and there's definitely airflow coming up from behind you, so it makes more sense that there might be moss here than anywhere else in this weird place. But absolutely none of it is on the marble platform or the marble statue. It literally just stops at the base.
So, this is something.
In fact, there's almost like a little black, like a line of almost like a little black border of about an inch around between where the moss reaches the actual platform itself.
Is there any way to go kind of behind the statue?
There does look like there's a little small gap back there, but you'd have to climb up and onto the platform to get to it.
Feels disrespectful.
Well, I mean, if it's already desecrated. I mean, I wouldn't even know it's desecrated, right? So
No, I mean,
I feel it's safe.
Isn't...
I feel comfortable. So I would absolutely try to climb it, initially.
okay. I mean, you can absolutely clamber up there. The second you guys see him start doing that, does anybody wish to say anything, intervene?
You'll hear protest from me, but I'm like too kind of taken aback by the whole thing to really stop you if you're set on it.
Well,
I mean, being a pretty big guy, it's a tight fit between the statue and the wall for you.
Yeah, that would stop me from my idiocy. But I would, like, halfway climb, look back at Trip when we, like, doth protest.
Do you see any?
Do you
see anything up there?
I haven't gone fully up yet.
Yeah, he's kind of like, as he started clambering up, you're like, whoa, whoa.
Let him take a look.
Does anybody else like feel, I don't know, bad about this thing?
The exact opposite. I feel good.
It feels great.
Bad. Like the feeling of this place. We should get out of here.
Oh, you feel bad too?
What
Yes,
do you
but also
what do you feel?
Bad.
Bad.
Like, I don't know.
Your tummy bad or
no,
your
like,
head bad?
Like, I just feel like this thing is off, wrong, bad.
Is it the thing or is it desecration around it? Because
I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, correct, Gore?
Probably not at this point,
okay.
no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna look at Trip and be like, I don't know what that means.
All right. Well, just hold on
was
here.
using kind of an intuition I've been picking up a little bit from all of my nonsense visits at the church. There's definitely some sort of desecration around this thing. Something happened here to desecrate this shrine.
Again, I don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry. A grave disrespect and dishonor, almost a curse, was placed on a place of reverence to insult this shrine, which is in tune with the story that the devil was here and took her power. To restore her power, we have to pass her test. At first I thought that was her domain, she was in control of it, and we just had to pass the test to do it. But now I'm thinking we have to somehow consecrate or uninsult this shrine. I'm not sure how to go about it.
You're a very nice looking shrine, and I'm gonna clamber up to squeeze through and look behind it.
Okay. Question. Is Seth making a concerted effort not to touch the statue, or is he not really caring? He's just going to push his way through.
Honestly, he wouldn't care. Like, it's just a statue.
Okay.
He's not the
Douglas would
smartest.
be trying to convince you not to do that because
Oh,
I
well,
believe
yeah,
my
yeah.
children more than I believe my own feelings. So just be careful. Maybe don't touch that.
If you don't want to touch it, give me a dex save. As I said, it's a pretty tight gap through there, so DC 14 difficulty to not
Alright.
touch the statue.
All right. Well,
As you
I mean,
suck in the guts, guys, with the Ghostbusters and try to slide
Well-
your way through.
my dex isn't very good, but I would listen to Doug if he says that to me.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, you hold your breath and you're sliding in.
Yep, I'm tummy tucking and yep,
And then
trying to slide.
so you kind of wedge over just to the right and right as you kind of get here, as you kind of turn your head to look down into the little hole to see if there's anything down there, your kind of stomach breathes out a little bit. You make contact with the statue.
My tummy absolutely touches the statue.
I'm not going to tell you what happens. Everybody else suddenly sees Seth just go,
Oh boy. What did I say? Oh my god.
and he's gone all wide-eyed, and his eyeballs are like going.
Back up.
Seth, I told you not to touch it. I'm gonna try to grab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and help him down.
Come here. Come here.
Grab my feet and pull. Yeah, good luck
Yeah,
with that.
but we're pulling you. I'm big. I can do it.
It's not like he's in rigor mortis or anything. You're able to kind of pull him down there, but he will fall if you don't, because he's not in
they'll
control
catch
of his
him,
own
yeah.
motions. So you're able to
I'm
kind of
assuming he'll
pull him
slump
down.
but we'll pull him down.
Okay. Yeah, he is
Boy.
still. He's just like.
Kids,
Come on, buddy.
can you do
Come on,
something?
buddy.
What do you want me to do?
Normally
What?
and
No,
then I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna slap him.
open my
Chuck
jar of
Norris.
Here's What Ails Ye and pour it on him to like wake him up.
I'm gonna slap him.
What's happening to me?
Between
Come on,
being
buddy, wake
slapped
up.
and having some foul-smelling liquid poured on him, he does kind of like go, "Ugh," and sort of gulps it like. Okay, so Seth,
Yeah.
what you saw, was basically,
Oh boy.
you saw a circle of women, their hair tangled and woven with flowers. They were smiling and holding hands and dancing together in a circle under the moonlight. One of them smiled and looked at you and approached you with her arms held out, and then something slapped you and brought you back to reality.
So I'm just gonna be sitting there against the wall since you pulled me down. Well,
You all right?
why'd you do that?
You had a weird look in your eye.
No. That was good. That was
Good.
the best I felt in a long time.
And now you know
Seth,
how
you
Buffy
look-
feels.
You look like this, and I kind of like try to replicate it. Like, it was not good.
Well,
She's
No.
a fey.
There
She's
were-
a fey deity.
there were women everywhere, bro.
She's a fey
Oh,
being.
boy,
She's a
Seth,
fey
we've
being.
talked
You're
about
dreaming
this.
about the brothels
No.
again.
Okay, when you drink
they
too
had
much.
flowers in their hair, and they
Yeah.
were dancing in the moonlight, and one of them was reaching out to me.
It was a charm.
Okay, it's a
It was
dream.
going to run off with your soul.
Well, it's better
That's
than
terrifying.
what we've been dreaming here. I mean,
Yeah.
Trip. It reminds me of those nights after a good fight, in a bar, and everyone loves us.
Yeah, and then like the lunches are all over me, and I divert them to you because I have no interest, but you sometimes do.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get up and almost kind of go to the again.
Easy,
No,
come on.
but-
I'm gonna grab him again.
Ah,
No, Seth.
but
You're
maybe
here
she-
with us.
But I
know,
want to
but you-
touch it.
But she
You're
was
not with
gonna.
him?
No.
No.
The woman might have said something to me. She was before you. What was
What
the
if she
smell?
Oh, sorry, I didn't have a bucket of water handy. That's how I usually, after the women and the drinks, you're in a pigsty, and I gotta wake you up somehow.
You smell like Bourbon Street now.
But I mean,
Just
what if I was going to be told something important?
what if that was a trap to get you to be sucked into some weird place again?
Oh no, not like that's going to happen again. Look where we are.
Right. So you want to go faster?
I'd rather be with the women doing that than here.
God.
Oh, come on, We're here with the kids. We're not here for women.
How much for the women?
I'm just gonna kind of
stand I'm gonna kind of put myself in between, like I'm gonna start wedging myself in between him and the statue.
Okay.
No,
I
no
let
girls.
you. I let you and look at you and put my back to the wall. I mean,
Let's
what
get
are
out of
we
here.
gonna do then?
We'll find you real women when we get out of here.
Oh yeah, you've never found me a woman.
I promise I will.
Oh, you promise?
There's a few in town. I'll introduce you.
Where? Here in this land?
No, at home when we get out of here, obviously.
Is one of them named Leslie?
What?
In Scarrow.
Don't worry about that. We have to get out of here. There's
Well-
things coming after us.
Fine.
Maybe
Fine.
we have to get out of here, but maybe we have to consecrate this. Maybe we need to bring the Fane to her glory. In order to do that, we have to finish her challenge and to undo whatever was done here.
Well, what about that deer thing you have in the wood?
Oh yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? Should probably present that.
Okay, give it back to her. I'm gonna step aside so Trip has access.
I'm not gonna touch. I'm not gonna make a move anymore. I'm listening to my friend. Begrudgingly.
I forget what the thing was that was said about it, but yeah, I'll present.
Going, right?
I'm gonna present it. No.
It's like got half an inch between his finger and the. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. All right. So, what are you doing with the little deer effigy?
I believe we were to return it to you, Mountain Fane, Lady of the Hunt. With hope we restore your power. I'm going to basically set it on the plinth, like in front of her.
Okay. It sure looks cute there, but that's about all that's happened.
I'm gonna touch it to her.
Okay. So everybody will see Trip suddenly go.
What's happening?
No,
What's
the
happening?
thing's touching her. I'm not touching her. The thing's touching her.
That's good enough.
Oh, not now. He's getting the women.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Let him find his interest. No. Let him.
No, I'm pulling him off this thing.
Okay. You pull him away.
Yeah.
All right. Trip. You saw yourself in this chamber, but by yourself. A small group of armored men strode in behind you with their blades raised, and they began hacking at the roots above your head. As they hacked away, you watched as the roots themselves seemed to morph, changing into small figures of naked women as they were screaming as they were being torn apart.
I could have saved them.
Oh.
That's what you see.
Did you see the beautiful women dancing in the moonlight?
No, it was far worse. I saw an army of darkness come in and just ravage. The roots used to be much longer here. They were cut back, and as the roots fell, they formed into, well, women kind of like you described, and then they were butchered.
Oh.
See, it's not
I
good.
think we all need to touch this. Maybe we can see a story, and before anyone stops me, I touch the statue.
You never know.
Bam! Okay. Yep, sure enough, you see Gemma suddenly go through the same,
I
don't wake her up, personally.
Well, yeah, well,
we'll pull her
we'll
off.
do the thing where we pull her off and wake her up.
Okay. So, Gemma, you saw 3 women striding through the woods. Together they were singing a hymn that you've never heard before. But the moment you hear it, the moment that you hear it, you know it was not human. It was a song of life and death, past and future, love and hate. They seem to be incredibly happy, and then all of a sudden they turn and see you and scream, and one of them puts her arms up like, ah! And that's when you get pulled out.
Okay. No women dancing in the moonlight. In fact, it's too bad, Trip. I heard a beautiful song that you could have memorized, but...
Oh, shoot. And then I'm going to go ahead and touch the statue.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Trip to the same.
We're gonna die here.
My sulk becomes more and more as everyone's having their fun, and I was denied it. I'm just
Okay. Trip. You're kind of like in what looks like a stone circle. Strahd is there, directly in front of you.
No,
Suddenly, his hands wrench up and grab you around the neck. With incredible power, he begins to squeeze, and you start to suffocate as he starts to throttle the very life out of you. You struggle, but you're unable to. His grip is incredible. There's nothing you can do against the strength and power. You're suffocating, slowly dying. Then suddenly, you are standing behind Strahd, and his hands are around the neck of a woman wearing a horned crown as he throttles the life out of her.
Ooh.
As she collapses to the ground, he turns and looks at you and smiles and says, "You waste your time." And then you're brought out of it.
Okay. How was yours, Trip? It's all right. You're okay.
I don't think he got a song.
It was not the song.
Was it more women, honey?
No.
Was it?
No.
You
women
can tell
don't...
Dad. It's okay.
What? No, it was Strahd strangling her, just in the ring of stones upstairs. It was not good. And then he looked at me. I don't like the way he looks at me, Dad.
That's enough. I'm gonna tell him to leave us alone, and I'm gonna
Okay. You hear a voice say to you, "Please insert another quarter." No, okay, so for you, you are a hunter in the forest, bow in hand, much like you've done many, many times. You're moving through the brush and you see an impressive large white stag. You hold your breath and carefully, methodical step before methodical step as you crouch, you move into position. You take aim, taking one deep breath. As you do so, a twig snaps and the stag hears you. It turns its head, and you see it has the face of a beautiful woman. Is anybody pulling him out of this one, or no?
Yeah, no,
You
yeah.
are? Okay.
Pull him back.
As you're pulled out, you're unaware whether you let go of the arrow or not.
Oh.
But that's what you saw.
He stumbles back. Okay. There was a deer. A stag is white. I was gonna shoot it, and then it looked at me.
Did it have her face? Is that the same face, or just a woman's face? Could I tell?
It looked very much like the features on that statue.
It was her. I think it was her.
The hunt.
Yes.
We have to find her.
He did something to her.
Oh God, we have to go back in there.
Why are we all getting different visions?
It's different parts of the same story. I'm bad at saying it all at once. It's just we can only hear what we're ready to hear.
So, do I have to touch this thing then?
There were 3 women in mine. How many was in each of yours?
I mean, technically it wasn't a woman. It was just a stag with her face.
Well,
Mine, how many women was it? Like 4 or 5 or 6 or?
Yours.
The first one.
Let's see. A circle of women, their hair. It was quite a few women, all sitting in around a big, large stone circle.
So I'll just say, I didn't have time to count, but there were a lot of them what I saw.
You could guess a dozen.
Yeah, like 12,
Ish.
10 to 12.
Right.
Yep.
So we have it's like the wooden carving of a beating heart.
Let's let Octavius go, see if he sees anything else. Sorry, son, I don't want you to see that, but... And I shove him forward.
Oh, damn it. I'm like, I kind of like hit into it.
All right. Let's see. Where are you?
Doing recreational drugs as a family.
Yeah, kind of.
The safest way.
Let me have a hit, Dad.
Sure.
Okay. Octavius.
Yes.
You find yourself in a realm of darkness.
Okay.
You feel your heart race and your breath quicken. You turn around and suddenly come face to face with a living version of the statue. The woman with angular features and almost porcelain skin and deer antlers smiles at you. In one swift motion, she just shoves you, like really hard, and she says, "Turn back." And she shoves you, and you feel yourself just falling down and down and down into the abyss. And then, presumably, they're pulling you out around the same sort of time. And then you're like, "Ah!" And you're here.
She said to leave. She said to leave.
To leave.
Yeah, she said to leave. She did.
What did she say? Like, what did she say?
She said leave and then push me.
She said leave.
Yes, leave and then shoved me hard, like hard.
Okay. We have to try to help her somehow.
How did you get that from what just happened?
Something happened to her.
Okay.
Well, I know exactly what happened to her. It was not good.
But she said leave. She said it.
Well, I'm gonna take out the wood carving I have too, which is that beating heart.
Uh-huh.
Or where I got it.
Is that the one, did you pluck that down off of one of those? Was that a totem that you got from?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that out and try once more to kind of present it to the statue.
Okay.
I think they need to go in the roots.
Do they? I can get my mage hand to put this back. It belongs with that tree anyway.
And the little stag figure.
I'll put them both up there. And then we'll cast mage hand and then get those two and hook them onto the roots.
Alrighty. So you're gonna try to get someone to hold you up so you can go like hook it up, like those roots that are dangling down. Is that what you're talking about?
Mage hand to.
Oh, you're gonna mage hand it up there? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, you latch it on there. It begins to beat. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Now try this one. Try this one. the little stag.
That's quite a bit bigger, but
Oh.
I mean, hey, tie a bit of string around it.
Right anyway.
Okay, you want to hang it up there?
Yeah.
All right. It suddenly starts to. It's almost like it becomes animated, and it starts to run in the air. Just starts. Going,
This tree gives things life in a way.
Does that mean we missed others that need to be up here too?
If we have to start this over, I'm going to be very upset.
It was about then that Andy Dufresne realized he'd fucked up. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. They were already hanging, so I think it's fine.
Well, what about if we hang other things up there?
We
Like
don't
things
have
of our own?
I mean, I got some things,
What, you want to put a pot up there?
Well, I guess it would kind of be an offering. It's a little weird.
Okay.
I'm going to reach into my pack and take out a deflated leather ball.
As
Because
you
I
do.
have that. And I'm going to present it to the family and be like, this is, the first time I ever won a competitive sports. This was before you joined me, Trip. And I took it as like kind of a memorial, not a memorial, but like a point of pride, point of like, I did this.
That's victory. That's something over something.
Yeah, this is the first time I won something, I was younger. I'm going to offer it to Gemma.
All right. Mage handed up to the.
Okay.
Hang it.
It hangs from one of the hooks, but it actually goes.
Yay!
And it like pops itself into shape and inflates.
Oh, look at that.
Do you want it back?
No. Well, would that be like a bad thing to do?
Probably.
Indian giving. Here's an offering that you can't keep.
I guess I'll leave it there. And I kind of look at it like with like a little wistful sadness. Like, yeah, it's there. Well, I don't feel any different, so.
Okay.
Yes, like now what?
Let's move on.
What do you mean move on?
Let's leave. It said to leave, right? Let's go somewhere else.
Well, Octavius, you mind checking actually behind the statue? Because I didn't get to see really well.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, you can definitely clamber up there without touching the statue if that's what you want.
Yeah, I'll just check out behind it, I guess, whatever's back there.
Okay. There's nothing back there.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. It's
All right,
just a
I'll
little
just
bit of an alcove where this chamber was not perfectly square.
Yeah, I'll just turn around.
There's nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
So now what? We leave? What was the point of this place?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You'll have
We
visions.
aren't done here.
So what do we do?
We hunt.
What?
Well, if there was anything behind that, I'm going to point to the little stag and the visions you had and the visions we had. To consecrate her, we have to restore her spirit, and her spirit is that of the hunt. We have to finish the hunt.
Well, why don't we see what's causing all that wind behind us, The
Yeah.
breeze, if you will.
All right.
Burberry's.
Is the breeze that we feel, does it smell bad? Like, is it bad
No.
air, or is it just regular
Smells
air?
like air. Fresh air, in fact.
Fresh air, okay.
Kind of bearing in mind that we've been here a minute and there's stuff chasing us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I guess this is down. Is that what you said?
Yep. It's like spiraling downwards. Dum 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 dum.
Not dad, follow my not dad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a big fuck off hole, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. So, basically, the wind tunnel is blasting up out of a gigantic black hole in the center of this chamber.
Ugh.
Okay.
Great.
Is it like forceful?
I mean, if you was to throw a paper airplane in there, it's going up. It's not strong enough to carry one of you up, but
Oh, there's our answer.
Okay, so it's just a hole. Big deal.
Well, we went down a hole earlier. Do we have to go another one? I mean,
Not sure. I feel like if we go down this hole, we can't get back to that.
I mean, glancing down it, you definitely cannot see the bottom for sure. It's obviously
Right.
very, very deep, but how deep?
well, I'm gonna take a rock and chuck it down there. See how long until I hear it bounce off something. If I do at all.
You don't.
Hmm.
But maybe that's just because the sound of the wind rush is just too damn loud in your ears.
Hmm.
Or maybe it never hit anything at all.
Before we do anything, can we think about this?
I mean, yeah.
No. Whee!
Part of me was always hoping for that.
Yep.
Well, any bright ideas?
I don't know if I feel comfortable going down another hole.
I think we have to go find some white stag in that mess up there.
I'd rather go back to.
All those creatures.
I
All
mean,
those creatures. I think that's the challenge. That's the point.
we'd
We're hunting.
go north and stick to the right side, right?
Yeah, stick to the sides.
Yes.
But the voice did say not to tarry. I mean, not to stay there, right? So
Well, not to
Also
do nothing,
true.
rather. Because we are also being hunted in there.
Can we throw a light down there at least once just before we
We
make
can't
it?
see 10 feet past our own faces, regardless. But if it makes you feel better, I'll go ahead and pick up a rock, cast light on it for free, and throw it in the pit.
Well, actually, you can see it. It goes down and down and down and down and disappears, but not because it just got too far.
Yeah.
But you were actually able to kind of watch it go down quite a way. It didn't like diminish and just vanish into the darkness after so many feet like other stuff has.
hey, Trip,
Yeah.
what's in the middle of the world?
Magma.
That depends on who you're talking to.
A big magnet.
Well, I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, in our Arconian world, there's some, circles. You get to the 9 hells at a certain point.
Dream
but
filling.
before that, there's this realm called the Underdark, and there's like all kinds of stuff I've heard about that I don't like at all, and I don't include it in any of my poems because it's nasty and, frankly, takes away the will and ardor of men to make them do things that they would rather not do, and it's just not my style.
So the Underdark and then the Hells.
Yeah, none of this was ever mentioned in any of those books.
Well, what if the statue thing is messed up because this is to hell, and that's where that word you keep saying is because of
What?
the desert creation.
Desert creation.
Desecration.
Oh,
Yeah, desecration.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that word.
So the desecration, I'm almost certain, based on the visions I've had, which were all very bad, by the way. How come you got the good one?
Well, just that cool.
No, I watched as Strahd basically sucked the life out of her. She was summoned in some grotesque bastardization of a ritual and basically taken by essence into the life of Strahd for her power. So we came here to take her challenge. I don't think we've finished her challenge here.
I'm more than willing to go back to the boneyard. Just want to say, what if the challenge means going down another hole?
I think it will once we're done with this part. Prior ones, it was just keep going, keep going. This one's different.
Yes, do not tarry.
Plus, she fixed your ball, so I think we owe her one.
But what if by not tarrying it means get away from where we were to this hole?
It has a point.
I mean, I'm not saying we jump in the hole. I'm just saying, do we really want to go where all the things are?
Don't think it's about what we want to do. I think it's about life and death and survival. It's the point of the challenge. None of the things here are here naturally. They're all willed here, and I think some of it's a little nastier than it should be because of what's happened here. But once we find our mark and hunt it, right, Dad? Once we get what we came for, I think...
Yes, maybe then she'll help us get out of here and release us.
So should we do a vote? Who wants to jump in the hole and who wants to leave and keep looking around?
Yes, a vote would
I'll
be
go
fair.
last. Yeah, I'll go last.
Okay,
Alright,
come out, little brother.
I mean,
What?
I want to go back.
Who wants to
Beth?
go back?
Are we doing the heads down?
Hands down.
Yeah, I don't raise my hands with that question.
Okay, just
Hey, I guess it's just me.
what? Nobody else wants to
Wait.
go back.
Well, what?
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Trip. Like, what do you think we should do, Trip? You probably know the most about this sort of thing.
I think we have to go back there and find our mark. I think we need to go hunt this thing.
Well, sounds like we need to go a hunting, gang.
It does. It does seem
hunting
like
we
the
will go.
visions. The
Hunting
visions
we
were
will
telling
go.
us that.
Hi ho the Dario. A hunting we will go.
You've always loved that song.
I've hated that song.
Oh, I remember how you would giggle. Oh, you just loved it.
No, I loved it to make you feel better about yourself, Father.
That's not how I remembered it. You
You
would
were
run around
baby.
chasing me and throwing things at me.
You'd beg us to sing it again
And
and again.
I would just bleat like a sheep, like, bah, you know. I figured it
No,
was fun for you. So you hated that?
I hated every
You
second of
hated
it.
throwing rocks at me?
I hated all
You
of it every
didn't
second.
do that for your enjoyment? Then
No,
why
I-
did you do it?
Because I thought that's what everybody else wanted me to do. I was being a good son.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
You are a
I'm
good
gonna
son.
go.
I mean, if you're going to
Alright.
move your way back to the top, you can all just put yourselves back up there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna
You
do.
don't have to
So-
wiggle your way around each.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing
whatever.
bad is going to happen at this
That
point.
is- Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are going to head back into the boneyard, huh?
I guess.
Dun 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 dun.
That's what our genius brother thinks we should do.
I just feel like we haven't done it. Like, we haven't done anything.
I barely survived, but you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Gemma cheated death, so we kind of did something.
Barely hasn't done anything.
No, I mean, actually, let's talk about it, because, I don't know.
I mean, what do we think is in the hole?
I have no
Fresh
idea.
air, I think
But
we're...
But it's not a boneyard.
Is it like a trust fall situation where we
I think to paraphrase, we're like the flea on the wire, but if you
Yeah, totally.
Y'all never saw Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Look. All I'll say is this. When we went under the roots of the tree initially, you guys just vanished in front of us, right? One at a time. Just poofed. We go to a weird place with weird walls and maggots and bodies that explode and burrow in your skin. We're told to go down a little hole, which is a long drop into a large lake. And then we're thrown about in the lake. We get to land. We're chased by shadow fire things. Split up. See weird things in our visions. And then appear atop of a thing with a boneyard. If there's ever going to be a place where fall will not kill you, I feel it would be in here. Then again, I don't know where we'd go. Or
I'm
what would be
inclined
there.
to agree, even though I don't know if it's going to be a better place that we go to, but
That's true.
I think that's the way out.
I want to go the way out.
I understand that.
I
But
don't
if we
wanna-
leave and we haven't done what we came here to do, we'll just have to do it again.
I feel like I just don't know. I feel like we did what we had to do. We fought all of our weird individual battles. We killed some things in here. We escaped.
they told us to hurry. She told us to leave. But Trip, you might be right. I just don't know if we can survive it. This is a test, right? We could fail.
That was actually the proposition, is we either succeed or we die. But if we haven't finished it, we jump in the hole, and because of that, we die.
And we have to go back.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to
You're
follow
right.
Trip.
I'm convinced.
I'm not fully convinced, but I'll follow the family.
Trip's not fully convinced.
Okay. Alrighty. So from here, you can definitely hear that strange chirp, chirp, coo, coo sound directly kind of northwest of where you are.
Maybe we go towards that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm curious to see if there's other holes, though, if we did follow along. Just to
Yeah.
see.
I thought we were just following the wall.
I'd like
Yeah,
to see if
I
it's an anomaly or not.
I don't know if we can traverse quietly enough along the bones to sneak up on whatever's making the sound. Let's see if there's a nice way around.
We should stick to the walls, yes.
Alrighty. Continue to follow the edge where the bones are way less. And again, clinging close to the wall, you're almost able to move pretty quietly, as if you're just walking on a stone surface. By now, the cooing is directly to the west of you. So you're about parallel with it.
Well,
Another one of those strange little outcrops that seems to have a couple of layers to it that go up.
yeah, I just don't think there's anything up there. Oop. I wouldn't have walked on the bones there. I would have stopped.
Yeah, of course.
I guess continue up here?
Okay. The chirping, cooing sound is now southwest of you. And you have found another pool of water for sure.
Water, okay. This way, I guess?
Yeah. Try to stay off the bones as much as
Yeah,
possible.
just still following the bones here.
Give me a perception skill check there, Mr. Octavius.
Great, that's my worst. I was hoping someone would be with me closer. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Right, so you've noticed there's a little area that you're in now. There's like little pillars, but surprisingly, there's an area here that is void of bones.
Okay.
Douglas, give me a perception skill roll, please.
Based on
It's hearing.
hearing? Okay.
And I guess everybody can give me a perception skill roll, actually, at that point, because you're all up here now.
Ooh, nice.
Very good.
Okay, let's see, Seth. So yeah, you guys will hear there's like moving out there to your west in the bones. And then they stop. And then suddenly they get loud, like crunch, 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 and they're coming closer to you.
Octavius, be ready.
Okay, where?
That way. I point to the direction of the sound.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Everyone hide behind a pillar.
Yeah,
get-
I'll kind of.
Pick a pillar. Gemma. Behind me. And we'll be ready.
Seth is not hiding.
Wrong one.
I didn't think we were trying to hide, were we?
Hide behind a pillar.
I think they were just trying to hide behind pillars.
Oh, I was just trying to like do the death wall thing that we usually
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think we're trying to ambush it back.
Alrighty. You guys will start to see another cluster of those horrible, nasty things.
Yeah.
However, immediately they are all kind of, while they could easily kind of like split out, they seem to all be, for some weird reason, right now funneling towards between these two rocks. Like here and here.
Okay.
Half of them are reaching out in the direction of you, Seth. The other half are reaching out in the direction of you, Octavius. And they're like lumbering towards you, like ah.
Okay. We attack them? Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, they're all kind of here, so I guess I just want to see where everybody's gonna go for the
Okay.
initial.
Yeah, I want to wait for them to kind of try to funnel in right here. That's a perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
I mean, yeah, I
Awesome,
mean, they
really.
could have gone through here, and before, If you remember, they did actually try to flank around, but these are
Yeah.
not doing that.
Okay.
And we just let them come through then.
Yeah, so if they're gonna just come right up
Yeah.
to this little spot, I'm just gonna
Yeah, I hold my action, right, Matt? Yeah.
just start hacking and slashing at him.
Wait till they get in range and start punching and
Mm-hmm.
farting.
Punching and farting.
Alrighty. Well, that's as good a place for us to stop tonight. We don't need to get into a new scrap right before the end here. So that's where we will leave it this evening.
Yeah, but here. Just give that a measure. Ah, dagnabbit. Well, time for a beer. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, hello there. It's me, Christy, your D&D dad. I'm here to do all the things that a good D&D dad should do. Like mow the lawn, fix some shit, drink a beer, and of course, roll lots of 20s. And if you like all this, can you pan?
Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
You should check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Christastics. And if you like D&D content, check out my podcast, New Crits on the Block. Anyway, I love you, my children.
If you're seeing this, that means that I'm back to playing Mondays on How Reroll.
What the what?
My handle is Satchmo on all platforms, and if you follow me, then maybe I can...
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nothing. Hi, is this my local zoologist? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, local zoologist. Yes, my name is Jane Ivana, and I'm looking for a snake that has a stinger. Yes. I'll hold. You don't have any? Alright, well, if you could look into it, you can contact me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, that's with a 0. Anytime. Yeah, or you could catch me on my Twitch streams. I stream like once a week on twitch.tv/JaneIvana. Alright, I'll hold. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, local zoologist.
Hey everyone, it's the Snuggler. This year, Jane asked us to go quick on our outros, so I promise I'll go as fast as possible. You're just gonna put all my information on text on the screen, aren't you? Son of a...
Hey, twitch.tv/Shagget here, and I'm trapped in Barovia. I'm hiding in a dingy basement with some art, art dingy basement, nothing like what you usually see on my webcam when I do streams on How We Roll. And I'm not hiding from Strahd, believe it or not. He's a pushy Dracula knockoff. He doesn't scare me, I'm not afraid of him. I'm actually hiding from Gorebad, my dungeon master. He's out to kill me. I think finally surviving in 10 campaigns in Arconis throughout his stories, he's snapped because of it. And because of that, he's out to really kill me this time. Contact me at @neb_convos on Twitter, please. Your support will help keep me alive, keep me on the run, keep my hope alive. I really need to see what happens to Radovan, Emlyn, and Alekma, and all my other characters that I've played. I really need to see what happens to them. I'm very curious. Oh shit, I messed up. I really messed up. I think he heard me. He's coming. See ya!
Hi there, I'm Gorebad, and thank you for watching How We Roll. If you'd like to keep up with us when we're not live on Twitch, you can check out our other forms of social media. Follow us on Twitter, @HowWeRoll. You can also follow our Facebook page. You can find the website at www.howweroll.com, And you can also find us on YouTube at, you've guessed it, How We Roll, for an absolute ton of additional content. Also, you can follow the dmblog.com for some DM tips, world building guides, and all things D&D related. Cheers, guys. That was a long walk. Okay, they said Shagget was somewhere here, and the door to where he's hiding was a blue door. So we gotta find a blue door, blue door, blue door, blue door. You're mine now, Shagget.